Brett Wheeler in the booth with you tonight. Of course, we're just having a driver's briefing at the moment. So we are going to take this opportunity to quickly step aside and we'll come back with qualifying here in just a moment. For the people that like the video, thank you very much. You can get your name down on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So plenty of likes, plenty of shares, guys. We'll take, once again, we'll take this opportunity to step aside, do a bit of promoting on the race and be back in just a moment. All right, we are back. The first lot of hot lap sessions is complete. "26 cars have taken a time in the practice session that has still been going on, so plenty of cars in the pit area for tonight. For the people that like the video, Dustin Griffiths, Gordon, Brian, thank you very much for those likes. Appreciate it. We are going to get set for Group 2 in a moment. Jim, thank you very much for sharing and give us a like as well. course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, you can find those wonderful people on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Of course, those wonderful people, Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Make sure you check out their social media pages. Give them a like, give them a follow, and show a bit of support to the people that support us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Chief Butts, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. Again, we'll take another quick break here on Ultimate Dirt TV. For those likes and shares, and thank you very much for supporting Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, we aren't too far away from rolling in through the next part of the program. Of course, the National Oval Racing Association 360 Nationals, Sprint Car Nationals, held last week here at Lanier National Speedway. The winner was, I believe, David Heilemann through the Alphabet Soup. Yeah, Dustin, we're doing okay. Yeah, we're still dealing with a lot of back pain, but there's only so much you can do. I'm just talking to a good friend that I was just doing a couple of official races with, telling me that it gets better, and it's another day on Earth that we're here. So, you know, we can only say kudos to that. Shouldn't be too far away, ladies and gentlemen, from the first heat race of the night.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alright, it is qualifying time here at Lanier. Try and keep you updated on the drivers. Keep an eye on the bottom left of your screen. That is your driver on screen. Kyle Atkinson, Alex Finari in the number 19 machine. Going to get lap number 1. Dustin Griffiths with a 14.175. Logan Rumsey with a 14.182. Alex Finari 8th quick. Kyle Atkinson, Leighton Kramer in the number 18 machine. Wes Kirshner, cut number 96, sits 14th quick. Nelson Webster, 6th quick. There's Brent Hobson sitting 13th quick. Brian Powell having a few issues as well. Jason Conover, car number 39, sits 4th quick. Glenn Reinhardt in the 941, 16th quick. We'll see if he can improve on lap number 2. Shane Evans in the 92 sits 9th. There is the 24. Jim Chisholm going quick time by a tenth and a bit. 14.049. Well done to Jim Chisholm. Brian Powell just still circulating on the racetrack. 24 cars have taken a time. $70 Juan. $70 Juan Racing. Jordan, get it right. $70 Juan. Here is car 71 on the racetrack. In fact, it's the Free Cody FRM Front Row Motorsports of Cody Batten. We'll see what Cody Batten can do here on lap number Juan. 7th quick with a 14.237. A 14.237. Josh Conover in car number 22. Conover in the 22 car. Going to get his first lap in here at Lanier National Speedway for qualifying as we watch for the time to come through. 2nd quick with a 14.107. A 14.107 in the 22 of Josh Conover. He's absolutely hauling A55. Carson Orbe on the racetrack in car number 29. Of course, guys, like, shares, follows, all that good stuff to get your name on the bottom right of your screen. Don't miss out. Carson Orbe having a bit of trouble here in car number 29. Here's your racing entry. He will get a lap time in. 27th quick, so 27 cars have taken a time. And I'm not seeing a car number 1. I believe that could be Hunter Connolly. Can take a look at the championship points here. Come on, Josh, get your act together. Scott Anders, thank you very much for the follow or for the like. Appreciate it. Qualifying done and dusted. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it. Harry Stewart, thank you very much. Bryce, thank you as well. Right, let's bring this over here. And let's make this a little bit wider so we can see it. There we go. Bryce Kramer, Jay Show, thank you very much. Stuart Patterson, thank you very much for the follow as well, for the like. Qualifying done and dusted. We move on to heat race number 1. Nick Jordan, thank you very much for the like as well. Here we go. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Jordan, yeah, we'll chat after. Here we go. Heat number 1, your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Jim Chisholm on the front row in car number 24. Lines up alongside car 41 of Logan Rumsey. Leighton Kramer in the 18 will start position 3 alongside him in car number 15. It's Nelson Webster. Starting position 5, the 20 of Trey Schmidt. Brent Hobson in the 8 will start position number 6. Cody Downard in car 35 starts position 7. Wes Kirchner in car number 96 will start position number 8. And Tyler Grafton in car 62 will start position number 9. Jake Boyer in the 55, not here this evening. Well, not in the server, I don't believe. 10 laps of distance, the top 3 are going to move on to the main event. Send me a message after. Well, send me a message, Jordan, just so I get reminded. Here we go. Green flag is out and we are underway here in heat race number 1 of the National Oval Racing Association. John Stewart, thank you very much for the follow. It is going to be Jim Chisholm who leads down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4 for the first time. Logan Rumsey puts a slider on Kramer. There was contact. Kramer going to fall back to about 6, nearly almost 7 spot at the moment as he's got pressure from the inside right now. Kramer sits in position 6. Remember, top 3 are going to move on straight to your main event. Everybody else going through the C and B mains. Kramer going to dive down low into 1 and 2. It's going to put Brent Hobson in the 8 car back to position 6. And here comes the FRM Motorsports. The front row Motorsports, number 18 of Leighton Kramer. Trey Schmidt all over the back of Nelson Webster through turn number 1 and 2. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We got the 62 of Tyler Grafton. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. I believe it might have been the case of just getting into the back of maybe the 96 of Wes Kirchner, or maybe just getting into the wall in turns 1 and 2. We'll see what happens here. Oh, Kirchner and Cody Downard had contact in 1 and 2. And Tyler Grafton nowhere to go on that one. And there goes the 62 around. So yellow flag out for the first time this evening here at Lanier National Speedway. You are watching the National Oval Racing Association Midgets Series live from Lanier right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. In fact, we're just trying to buy a couple of cars as well at the same time, so we're just going to, after this one, we'll have a look and see what happens. Here we go. Green flag back out. Jim Chisholm, Logan Rumsey, and Nelson Webster, your top 3. Two laps to go. And we are going to be right back. We've just got something to take care of just quickly. We'll leave the racing on. In fact, it's 1 lap to go. Chisholm in the 24 car. As the final lap is upon us, Chisholm in the 24 leads from Rumsey and Webster. Checkered flag at the ready right now. Jim Chisholm gets the job done. Well done, Jim. Alright, we take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Josh Conover in car number 22 will start on pole 1. He's outside the 39 of Jason Conover. At a position 3, the 71 of Cody Batten alongside Shane Evans. At a position 4, position 5, Corey Pennington will line up alongside Nick Jordan. At a position 6, Derek Orr will line up alongside Kyle Atkinson and Joshua Jarrett in position number 9. Make up row number 5, and that will be heat race number 2. 10 laps of distance once again. Green flag is out, and Josh Conover going to get a head start on Jason as there is contact in the back here, and we've got a car spinning around. It's the 92 of Shane Evans. So not a good starter. Here comes Corey Pennington moving himself up into position number 2, and Cody Batten in the 71 car sits right there in position number 3. 4th spot is the 39 of Jason Conover. He goes to put the slider on Batten. Batten works back around the outside. John, Gene, and Robbie, thank you very much for the likes. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. We continue to watch the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Corey Pennington holds on over Cody Batten. Jason Conover sits back there in 4th. 5th is going to be the 52 car of Kyle Atkinson. So what can Cody Batten do? Oh, there's contact. Pennington came down the racetrack. He's going to lose a couple of spots and move Jason Conover up into position number 3 at the halfway stage. Hey, Robbie, what's going on, brother? Phoenix, thank you very much for the like as well. Appreciate it. We can still see Jason Conover trying to track down Corey Pennington, but the yellow flag is going to fly for the first time in heat race number 2. And this may just set us up for a 1-lap shootout. Blake, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Alright, here we go. Lights are out. 1 lap to finish us here in heat race number 2. Green flag is out once again. We're just going to quickly mute for a second. Hold up. Well done to Josh Conover, gets the job done. Corey Pennington and Jason Conover. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid heat race number 3. Dustin Griffiths in the 04 starts on position number 1. Hunter Connolly in the 3 will start position 2. At a position 3, it's going to be the 19 of Alex Finari. At a position 4, the 42 of Adam Tevez. At a position 5, the 38 of Aiden Bajou. At a position 6, the 941 of Glenn Reinhardt, Brian Powell alongside Tyler Chalk. And Carson Orbay rounds out the 9-car field in heat race number 3. All right, here we go, back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 3, the final heat of the night. Green flag is out, and it is going to be Dustin Griffiths in the 04 leads. 3 wide for second and third as they make their way through turn number 1 and 2. Shooting down on the inside, there's contact. Oh no, look out! 367.20, nearly a 1080. Oh boy, the 3 car of Hunter Connolly doing circles. You meant to do it around the track, not in the one spot. Holy cow, there was some big contact there. Brendan Exton, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate it. For the people that never got a shout out, thank you very much for that like. And what the heck was Hunter Connolly doing there? He's obviously not happy. Let's take a look at who's on the side of that car. So as the field rolls around behind the iRacing.com official pace track, Mike Chalk, thank you very much for the like, I appreciate it. Here we go, lights are out. And a double file them back up, and Dustin Griffiths, Alex Finari, green flag is out. Well, John, I hope you enjoy the show. It's going to be Dustin Griffiths on the top side of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4 at the halfway stage of this race. He leads. Second place is the 07, that's Tyler Chalk, and Aiden Perdue in the 38. Uh-oh, we got a car into the wall. It's the 19 car, Alex Finari, and that is going to bring the caution flag out. We'll take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So here is, there's a slider there from Chalk on Perdue. He just got into the back of Perdue and it sent the car hard right. We'll take a look at that from another angle here. Oh, just went to duck underneath him, but just see it was very close contact. And there was definitely nothing in it. Boom. So back live from Lanier. Just like heat race number 2, we are going to get a 1-lap shootout. Top 3 straight to the main event. Top 2 to your pole shuffle later on tonight after your C and B main. Of course, if you do like the video and you share it out, or any sort of donations, whether it's stars or donations via Streamlabs, here comes Perdue. Oh, made a 3 wide. Perdue's got some connection issues. Here comes Tyler Chalk up on the inside. Perdue through the middle. Griffiths on the outside. 3 wide across the start-finish line almost. And Tyler Chalk gonna get it done. Holy cow, 0.031 of a second. What a way to finish heat race number 3. Of course, if you do, as I said, if you do manage to send us stars, send us donations via our Streamlabs at the bottom of the title description. Any likes, any follows, guys, on the page. It all comes up on the stream. If it doesn't come up just because a lot of people liked it at the same time, you will get your name read out as well. Let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for your C main. Starting on pole of your C main in car number 35, Cody Downard. On his outside, car number 81 of Joshua Jarrett. Inside row number 2, the 941 of Glenn Reinhardt will start position number 3 on his outside in car number 96, Wes Kirchner. Starting position number 5 and on the final row in car number 71, Cody Batten will line up alongside car number 3 of Hunter Connolly. Six cars in your C main. 10 laps will be the distance, so the same distance as a heat race. However, we take the top 4 to the main event. Which 4 drivers will move themselves on to the back of the B main and look to continue their run here in the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series. Green flag is out, and it's going to be Reinhardt diving down low into turn number 1 and 2 on Cody Downer, but Downer going to lead down the back straight away. Cody Batten sits back there in 3rd, and the battle is on for 4th in that 4th and final transfer spot. That will be the 96 of Wes Kirchner. Here comes the 3 of Hunter Connolly. Big slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Kirchner thought twice of trying to turn it back underneath him. He goes to the inside. They're nearly going to rub wheels going into turn number 3. Put Wes Kirchner in the number 96 back to position number 4 at the completion of lap number 2. He slides up. Connolly back to the inside. Good battle going on for 4th and 5th. Top 3 just starting to check out a bit, but Connolly going to put another slider on Kirchner. Connolly has the 4 spot. Kirchner goes for the return slider into 1 and 2, but Connolly takes the line away from him. Not blocking, just took the line away. Very smart drive from that number 3 machine. We go back up towards the front. Glenn Reinhardt in the 941. Down to the inside on Cody Downard. A race off turn number 2. Cody Downard still your race leader. Halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. This time by in your C main, excuse me. Here comes Reinhardt, slide, oh, Connolly! Oh, just feeds the right rear to the 71 of Cody Batten. And, well, maybe a move that wasn't necessary. We'll take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. Talk about trying to free Cody. You see, just on the left-hand side of his screen, he was a long way back. Oh, man. Let's go inside the cockpit of this car, because I'm pretty sure, depending on his field of view, there's no way he would have seen that coming. Oh, just at the last second, there's not enough time for that one. You know what? Top Gun? Jeez, he's a good shooter. He certainly knocked him up. Certainly had the sniper gun out, and well, he's trying to take our spot. Here we go, another 1-lap shootout for your C main top 4. Joshua Jarrett, Wes Kirchner now going to move to positions 3 and 4. Green flags out, 3/8 of a mile left. Cody Batten. He moves back into position number 4. Connolly back to the inside. I wonder if the 71 has got a black flag or not. Oh boy, it is all happening here. Cody Downer with the win. Glenn Reinhardt 2nd. Wes Kirchner 3rd. And Cody Batten scored as position number 4. So those 4 drivers will continue to move on in your main event. Now, we are going to do another stream after this. This time we're going to do a bit of both. We're going to do a bit of Tom Clancy's again, but we're actually going to be racing as well. So if you want to come back for that one, of course, hit that like and follow button on our page. As you can see, the last 3 people did. Blake, Brendan, and Mike Chalk. Those are our last 3 that have hit the like on our page. We'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for your B main. 16 cars in your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid for the National Oval Racing Association Midgets Series here at Lanier. Only 11 going to go through with a 15-lap journey. Trey Smith alongside Carl Atkinson in row number 1. Row number 2 going to be Brian Powell and Brent Hobson. Row 3, Nick Jordan alongside Carson Orbey. Tyler Grafton and Shane Evans in row number 4. Row number 5 going to be Adam Tevez and Leighton Kramer. Row 6 going to be Derek Orr and Alex Finari. Row 7 are going to be Cody Downard and Glenn Reinhardt, with Wes Kirchner and Cody Batten making up this 16 car field. In fact, make that 15 because the 42 of Mr. Teves, Adam Tevez, did not make the call for your B main. That puts 15 cars. 4 of these drivers on the racetrack will not transfer. Who is going to get the job done? Ladies and gentlemen, put your picks in the chat. Let's go. Chat's very quiet. How many people we got watching? Yeah, we got, it's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad, ladies and gentlemen. Could be better, but, you know, with at least someone watching, that makes me happy. Trey Smith and Carl Atkinson. Here we go. 15 laps, your B main. Green flag is out. Schmidt jumps on the gas early, as he does because, well, he's the pole sitter right now. But through turn 1 and 2 we go. Yellow, yellow, yellow. It is the 29 of Carson Orbey. Take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Keep an eye on the number 29 machine. A little indecisive, I must say. The white car got the Hoosier on the side. He was on the top side, came down and just checked up a bit. And maybe the guys behind him not thinking that he was going to check up that much. Unfortunately for Carson Orbey, that will end his night. So not even a lap in the books, and we go yellow. Chase cheering on your pole sitter, Trey Schmidt. Lights are out. There we go, we're back underway in your B main. So we are going to start lap number 5. We'll complete lap number 5 as they come through 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway past the flags. Then 1/3 of the race distance complete. Remember, top 11 going to go on. So for the drivers inside of the top 5, top 7, there's no need to sort of do anything too silly or too adventurous. You know in itself that you need to be in the top 11, as they are still all over the racetrack. Drivers trying to fight inside, outside, through the middle, trying to find a groove where no one else is. We'll keep an eye on your 11th car. It happens to be the black, yellow and purple, the number 941. And that's Glenn Reinhardt. In fact, he's going to move up 2 positions. Cody Batten and Leighton Kramer. Leighton Kramer in the FRM number 18 machine sits in that 11th spot, right up on the bubble. Behind him, the 92. Oh, yellow. Probably at the right time for Leighton Kramer, because there was contact. Alex Finari upside down. There was contact with Leighton Kramer and Cody Batten. A couple of FRM drivers, teammates. And the yellow come out at the right time because Kramer was, well, pretty much spinning that car. Shane Evans was just about to get on by. But the yellow comes out at the right time, and that saves the number 18 car. So let's go through your results so far as they stand. Trey Smith, Carl Atkinson, Brian Powell, Brent Hobson and Nick Jordan, your top 5. Derek Orr, Cody Downard, Wes Kirchner, Glenn Reinhardt, Cody Batten, your top 10. Remember, top 11 only going to go through 11th is going to be Leighton, Kramer, Shane Evans, Tyler Grafton. And those are your 13 cars on the racetrack. Of course, Alex Finari around back on pit road. Carson Orbay done. Lights are out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. 3 laps to go. Of course, if they see a caution between now and lap 14, it's going to be a GG on this one. Green flag is back out on Trey Schmidt once again. Going to lead Carl Atkinson into turn number 1 and 2. Brian Powell rides back there in third. Oh, keep an eye on the red car. That's Brent Hobson in the 8 machine. Just got checked up a little bit there in 1 and 2. He's not going to lose any spots. He puts the move back on Nick Jordan in the 17 car. As now we're starting to see drivers work that inside and outside groove. The 96 of Wes Kirchner finished third in your C main. Now just continues to roll the bottom side. Slides up to the middle. Glenn Reinhardt around the outside. They went 3 wide. Through turn number 3 and 4. Back to the inside is going to be Reinhardt on Kirchner. Kirchner trying to drive back underneath him now. Just on the outside of them is Cody. No, there's contact. Oh no. Kramer's going to get the worst of that one. He goes back to position number 12. As the checkered flag flies. And Shane Evans, in fact, going to make that transfer spot. Leighton Kramer going to be the only car on the racetrack to not make it. Everybody else going on to your A main. Up next is our pole shuffle. So we have our pole shuffle up next here on Ultimate Dirt TV, the National Oval Racing Association. Next week, the UMP Modifieds are in action. Not sure where they head to. I could probably look at the schedule and let you know. Right, not too far away from our first couple of cars. In our pole shuffle coming out, of course, the drivers, it is randomised from the guys that finished second in heats 1, 2 and 3. So out comes our first car onto the racetrack right there. And the Splash and Go graphics. In the 04 car, it's Dustin Griffiths. Also rolling out onto the racetrack in the, should be, in the Simworks Performance number 41. That'll be Logan Rumsey. So Dustin Griffiths just watching, waiting, twiddling his thumbs. 5 races, 5 pole shuffles, 2 laps. The first race, the loser will start position number 6. The second race, the loser will start position 5. The third race, the loser will start position 4. The fourth race, the loser will start position 3. And the final race, the loser starts P2. The winner will start on pole for the main event. Here we go. So Dustin Griffiths in the Splash and Go graphics 04 rolls out onto the racetrack, and his opponent also driving the Splash and Go graphics. This time it's the 07 car of Tyler Chalk. 2 laps, winner advances to the next race. We'll go around. No, we'll go around 2 laps right now. Green flag is out. And Griffith's going to slide up in front of Chalk. Chalk going to try and drive back underneath him as they make their way into turn number 3 and 4 for the time being. Chalk runs the low side. Griffiths runs 3/4 of the way up the racetrack. Lap number 1 shot. Griffiths trying to come down the racetrack. The big slider line into turn number 1 and 2. Chalk right through the slick. Into 3 and 4 on the final lap. Here comes Chalk. He almost collects the inside wall. Dustin Griffiths going to advance. Tyler Chalk starts position number 6. As we await our next car to come out onto the racetrack. Here he is, a third Splash and Go graphics car. It is the 24 of Jim Chisholm. He will roll out onto the racetrack, going to choose the outside line. Cody Mack, thank you very much for the follow. Jeff Gigley, thank you very much for liking the stream. Not sure why it didn't come up on the broadcast. Lap number 1, it's going to be Griffiths up on the outside. Chisholm down low. We're going to give that one to Dustin Griffiths at lap number 1. Side by side through turn number 1 and 2, and it's right through the middle of the slick goes the 24 of Jim Chisholm. And Dustin Griffiths got the Splash and Go graphics. 04, it is hooked up and rolling tonight. Jim Chisholm will start position number 5. I'll try and get that one fixed for you. So out rolls, we're going to have another car on the racetrack. In comes the Taylor Automotive Limited. Car number 22. That is Josh Conover. Green flag is out. We're underway. Race number 3 of the pole shuffle. And Griffiths has got the 04 car honking right now. He goes down to the bottom, slides up to the top. Josh Conover stays down low. Lap number 1 belongs to the 04 of Dustin Griffiths. And he looks almost unstoppable right now in that machine. Conover goes high. 3/4 way at the racetrack. Dustin Griffiths through the slick. Conover almost had a chance. He can't do it. Josh Conover going to start P number 4. Dustin Griffiths advancing, and he's got a chance in the Splash and Go graphics 04 entry to put that on the front row. There we go, green flag is out. And we've got the SimWorks Performance number 41 entry of Logan Rumsey. Rumsey to the inside on Griffiths into 3 and 4. Rumsey keeps it down low. Griffiths tapping off the wall. And Logan Rumsey going to lead lap number 1. He's going to make contact with the wall. Big slide job into 1 and 2. Rumsey back through the middle, back down to the bottom side. He's going to lead into turn number 3. Griffiths and Rumsey, they both stay on the bottom side. Griffiths has got a run. Oh, tags the back of Rumsey. He will start position number 3. What was that for pole? That might have been for pole. Alright, looks like we messed up. So we know Logan Rumsey is going to start on pole. These drivers are going to come onto the racetrack. And they're going to just tear it up just a little bit. So we are going to take this opportunity to just try and get a few things fixed up here. Alright, for someone that is watching, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button on the video, or hit the follow button. You just want to see if this one comes up. Matthew Hurd, thank you very much for the like, I appreciate it, welcome in. Alright, main event time. Alright, we'll take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. So we know the top 6 are going to be jumbled up. We know Logan Rumsey will start on pole alongside the 04 of Dustin Griffiths. I believe we're going to have the 22 of Josh Conover alongside Tyler Chalk. Corey Pennington, Jim Chisholm as well. 7th is going to be Nelson Webster, Jason Conover in row 4. Row 5 is going to be Aidan Perdue and Trey Smith. Row 6 is going to be Kyle Atkinson and Brian Powell. Then we go back to Brent Hobson, Nick Jordan, Cody Downer, Derek Orr, Wes Kirchner, Glenn Reinhardt, Shane Evans, and Cody Batten. So the top 6 going to move their way into their correct starting positions. And of course the drivers are going to get set for 40 laps around Lanier National Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put in who you think is going to win. But before we get there, we are going to go into a 4 wide salute. Kevin Dedman, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate it, brother. As the drivers make their way into the greatest sight in all of motorsports, the 4 wide salute, the National Oval Racing Association Midget Series, live from Lanier National Speedway. We are 4 abreast. Alright, we got a Nelson Webster fan in the house. We'll see what he can do from that 4th row. But ladies and gentlemen, It is time to get naughty for 40. We go green flag racing next time by. We should be, considering we are starting. We're on lap number 4 right now, unless they want to go, and it'll be 41 laps the distance. There it is. We officially go green flag next time by. Let's get after it. Logan Rumsey and Dustin Griffiths on the front row. Josh Conover, Jim Chisholm, Tyler Chalk and Coy Pennington. Those are your top 3 rows. Nelson Webster, Jason Conover, Carl Atkinson and Brent Hobson. Green flag is out. And we are underway here in your main event. 40 laps the distance around Lanier National Speedway. The National Oval Racing Association Midgets Series. They go 3 wide down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Chisholm, Chalk and the 15 car of Nelson Webster. He's up to position 4 already, just rolling the bottom side of the racetrack. The 15 car is absolutely rolling right now on the bottom. He's looking for 3rd all over the back of Josh Conover. Conover comes up the racetrack. Dustin Griffiths up on the outside, nearly 3 wide in through 1 and 2. They go 3 wide. There's contact. Oh no, Trey Schmidt, I think that is. In the 20 car, we go yellow. And how about Nelson Webster just casually making it look easy? Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion Instant Replay. Trey Schmidt in the front row motorsports, number 20 machine. There was contact with another car. We'll see this into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, the 39 of Jason Conover just got a little out of shape. Schmidt had nowhere to go. Schmidt in the number 20 car goes around. It's still half spun, stopped the car, and we've got that car back going again. We go green flag back out on the racetrack. Logan Rumsey, Nelson Webster, Dustin Griffiths, your top 3. This time, Nelson Webster going to go to the top side through turn 1 and 2. Griffiths down low. You race on for the minor placings is going to be absolute brutal right now. Yellow is out. Jason Conover in the 39 car. Coy Pennington as well. Well, we have found the culprit, ladies and gentlemen. The 21 of Coy Pennington. Just catching the inside wall on the exit of turn number 2. And of course, Jason Conover had nowhere to go. And then it did stack the field up somewhat. There's a lot of people that have done well to miss that. Let's go on board with, let's go on board with Brian Powell. This will give you an indication. Keep it on the red, orange, blue, 21. Catching inside wall there. How? That is some superhuman stuff right there. Again, we'll take a look on the 66, the onboard cameras. The Black Diamond Motorsports onboard camera angles. Geez, you done real well. Here we go, green flag back out onto the racetrack. Logan Rumsey, Nelson Webster, Dustin Griffiths. They're 3 wide behind him right now. In the 3 and 4, they continue to go 2 and 3 wide again. Through turns 3 and 4, this track is phenomenal right now. Brent Hobson. Oh no, Tyler Chalk in the 07 car. There's a big gaggle of cars back here. And Tyler Chalk, he was good in the pole shuffle. He looked good. Yellow flag flies. There's just a little contact with another driver. We'll take a look here at your wicked cushion instant replay. Keep an eye on the yellow and blue. A bit of black in there as well. The 07 just got a little sideways and then just got a little hit from behind. By Nelson Webster, I believe that was. No, it wasn't Nelson Webster. That's apologise, Nelson, on that one. Cody Dowder there in the 35 car. Take a look here. We go back a little bit. Yeah, here it is right here. Just got a little out of shape was Tyler Chalk. Cody Dowder in the 35 somehow. So as we go back to green flag racing this time by the field, double file restarts. This will be the 25 to go mark. Green flag back out, Logan Rumsey straight to the top. Webster up top as well. Josh Conover down low in 1 and 2. They go into 3 and 4. Again, oh, Dustin Griffiths with a big slider there on the 52 car of Carl Atkinson. So Griffiths going to pick up position number 5. Look at Josh Conover, one of the only cars inside of your top 5. They're on the bottom side. I say that, Logan Rumsey on the slider. Oh, big contact. Holy cow, who was that? It's the 04 of Dustin Griffiths. Now, I think this was contact with Carl Atkinson. We'll be able to have multiple angles on that one. In fact, no. I apologise to Kyle. That was all Dustin Griffiths is doing. Ladies and gentlemen, hang on to your seats. You're about to go for a ride and a half. Oofed. Oofed, oofed, oofed. That is big. Joe, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome in. Oh, damn. You hate to see it. Ready? Oh. Ouch. Let's get a close-up. Where is he? There he is. Just hang on for the ride and he got hit and, well, that was all she wrote. Right on cue, we go back to green flag racing, this time by. There we go, green flag is back out and we're back underway here at Lanier National Speedway. Logan Rumsey, race leader from Nelson Webster and Josh Conover. Those drivers are your top 3 at the moment. Jim Chisholm in the 24 sits back there in position number 4 all over the back of Conover. Almost give him a little bit of a bump and run. Conover going to move up top in turns 1 and 2. Chisholm continues to work down low. Here comes Carl Atkinson in the black and green number 52 machine work on the outside of the racetrack. Rolls the cushion through 1 and 2. So a good 3-car battle developing for 3rd, 4th and 5th. And there is about to be a battle up front as well. Nelson Webster down low. Logan Rumsey up top, side by side for your race lead at the start finish line. There was absolutely nothing in it. Slide job from Webster. Rumsey back underneath him now. Rumsey back to the inside with a big slide job in 3. Out of turn 4, Webster turns it back underneath him, but Rumsey's got the run into 1. And Rumsey goes to use the slider line in turn number 1 and 2, and the yellow flag will fly once again, just as this battle for the race lead was about, or what could have potentially been one of the best you will ever see. It gets shortened here, but no doubt Logan Rumsey and Nelson Webster certainly putting on a show. Some fantastic racing over the past couple laps, not only for first and second, but also for the minor placings as well. Jim Chisholm, Josh Conover, Kyle Atkinson. Now you're going to throw in the 92 of Shane Evans. Lights to go out this time by on the iRacing.com official pace truck. 33. We'll start lap number 34. Remember, the first 5 laps were the drivers into their correct positions. Logan Rumsey back on the gas. Green flag is out. Nelson Webster, he's certainly got his work cut out for him. Keep it on the 24 of Jim Chisholm as well. He's having a good run on the bottom side of the racetrack. Rumsey going to stay down low in turns 3 and 4. Webster rails the cushion. Rumsey going to go back up top. He is all over the racetrack, certainly putting Nelson Webster in 2 minds on where to go. Whether he's going to go top, bottom, middle, slider line, who knows. He stays up top this time. Oh, Webster put the big slider on. The yellow flag come out. And who is going to be at the helm at the restart? Did Webster, did he have enough in front of him? Or is Rumsey going to go back to the lead? It looks like... Well, they're going to wait for the pace truck, so we'll see what happens here. They're going to slowly bring their cars to almost a stop here. So it looks like Logan Rumsey going to hang on to the race lead. Going to put us with about a 6-lap shootout to finish this one. The National Oval Racing Association Midgets Series here at Lanier. Of course, on your home for dirt racing, Ultimate Dirt TV. We're live across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. The lights are out already. Oh, we're not wasting any time. So 7 laps to go. I did call 6, but it is going to be 7 laps. Josh Conover now working down low. He's got the 92 of Shane Evans, the red machine. Behind him, then you go back to Glenn Reinhardt as well, who started deep in this field. But keep an eye on Nelson Webster all over the back of Logan Rumsey into turn number 1 and 2. Down the bottom is Jim Chisholm and Josh Conover. Oh, Rumsey catches the wall. Webster to the inside. That was his chance to maybe use the slider line through 3 and 4. At the line, give it to Webster. Webster goes back up top. Rumsey, big slider into 1. Out of 2. It's Webster and Rumsey side by side. Oh, Webster, the experience there, stays on the bottom side. The yellow's going to come out. And Nelson Webster is god dang going to win this race. The yellow flag comes out. That should wrap it up. Unless we may get 1 lap. And the Fatheads Eyewear, car number 15 of Nelson Webster at the right time. He worked his way from, I think, the 4th row. From memory, let's take a look. Position 7 it was. Now, the big thing is, we'll keep an eye on the iRacing.com official page track. If the lights turn off this time by, we get 1 lap. If, however, they stay on, you might as well wrap it up and pack it up. Lights on the pace track. Turn off. 1 lap shootout. 3/8 of a mile to go. 4 turns. This restart is super important for not only Nelson Webster, but of course Logan Rumsey. He needs to be with him on this restart to have a chance into turns 1 and into turn number 3. Rumsey trying to predict when he's going to go, trying to jump that start. Green flag is out. And smart as he is, Nelson Webster runs a slider line in 1 and 2. Rumsey stays down low, down the back straightaway. He's going to go again. He's going to stay down low in 3 and 4. Check and flag at the ready. And Nelson Webster, a calculated drive. He gets the win. Check and flag. What a race by Nelson Webster. It was cool, calm, and collected. And the Fatheads Highway number 15 goes to victory lane. Let's take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Getting the job done from position number 7 is going to be Nelson Webster. He gets the checkered flag. Second, going to go to the 41 of Logan Rumsey, Jim Chisholm. Home in third. Fourth is going to be Shane Evans. Josh Conover rounds out your top 5. Glenn Reinhardt in 6th. 7th is going to be Jason Conover. Trey Smith in 8th. 9th is going to be Brian Powell. And Brent Hobson rounds out your top 10. 11th home is going to be Cody Batten. 12th was Nick Jordan. 13th was Carl Atkinson. 14th is going to be Tyler Chalk. Derek Orr in position 15. Cody Downard in 16. Dustin Griffiths in 17. 18th is going to be Wes Kirchner. Corey Pennington in 19th. And Aiden Perdue did not make the call. We'll go down to victory lane. And on the front straight away, we'll chat with our top 3. Hopefully we get to chat with our top 3. We got our 2nd place driver. We got our 3rd place driver. We just don't have our winner as of yet. And now we'll go and chat with our 3rd place driver here tonight in car number 24. It's going to be Jim at Chisholm. Jim, congratulations on a 3rd place run here tonight. It was a bit of a frustrating night from a driver's point of view with that many yellows, but 3rd place, it's still a good result for you.
Yeah, it's great. I'm just happy to be able to run with this, and I thank Unified and Splash and Go for allowing me to have this opportunity to run with them. To thank Josh for everything he's done.
Track looked a little racy tonight. Looked like it had multiple grooves, top, bottom, middle. You could even throw use that slider line. I mean, how did you see it from inside of the cockpit of the Splash and Go Graphics 24 machine?
Yeah, this setup was provided by Dustin, and yeah, he put a great one together. He could run about anywhere. Didn't quite have the speed as Rumsey and Nelson, but it was fast and just trying to stay out of trouble. And wish we would have stayed green long enough for the bottom to come back in.
Well, nonetheless, you got a 1-lap shootout at the end, and you managed to hold on to 3rd. So, congratulations on a podium finish here tonight. But before we let you get out of here, we'll hand the microphone over to you, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff. Who makes it happen for you?
I want to thank you, Brett. For coming out and doing this. You do such a good job. I'd like to thank Splash and Go for being a good team sponsor, and I'd like to thank Dustin and Cody for bringing me on to Unified, and Josh Conover for putting on such a great program together for us to run in each and every Tuesday. Just want to thank all those people.
All right, there we go. That was Jim Chisholm home in 3rd place. We'll chat to the driver that comes home in 2nd place tonight. He led a ton of laps, but it's going to be the 41 of Logan Rumsey home in 2nd. Logan, congratulations on a 2nd place. Pretty good battle there between you and Nelson, but unfortunately you are going to have to be the bridesmaid tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Brett. Yeah, I led that whole race, and then every time Nelson would throw a slide job, the yellow came out, and then end of the race just kind of went his way, and then he got the lead right when the yellow came out, and that's how it went down.
It was probably about the middle part of the race there where you guys were literally trading slide jobs on each other. This racetrack certainly had a multiple groove racetrack, and I guess as a driver that's all you could hope for, to have those multiple grooves.
Yeah, I was trying the bottom in 3 and 4, but then it started to go away, and then Nelson had more momentum down the straightaway, so I just went up top. He was way better than me up top. I knew he was faster. I was just trying to throw sliders on him and try to not park him, junk him, or just keep him behind me.
Well, look, 2nd place here, it's not nothing to hang your head about. I know you would have liked to get the win in that SimWorks Performance entry, but you'll have to be a bridesmaid for tonight and you come back in a couple of weeks' time. But of course, before we let you get out of here, sponsors, shout-outs, who makes it happen for you?
Yeah, SimWorks Performance, Hyper Racing for the setup thing they did last week, and that's about it. and thank you for broadcasting.
All right, there we go. That was Logan Rumsey there, home in second place. And we'll now chat to our driver. It is Ricky Bobby. No, it's not Ricky Bobby. It is Mr. Nelson Webster. Nelson, congratulations on the win here. Man, it was a calculated drive from the inside of that fourth row. You got to the front fairly quickly. Then you had to battle Logan there for the win, but you get the job done. Talk about how you're feeling right now.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun race. Wish there had been a little more green laps to battle it out with Logan, but once I got up there with him, he was really fast, so it took some time.
What did you make of this racetrack here tonight? I did ask the other drivers, and from what it looked like up here, it looked like there was definitely multiple grooves. I mean, how did you see it on the racetrack?
Yeah, I agree. It was super even, actually, top and bottom, almost completely even. I wasn't actually expecting that, but then after those first couple laps, the bottom was working so good, I just kind of stayed down there until later in the race.
All right, talk about the move when you got on by Logan there. I think it was with about 5 or 6 to go. You get to about 4 to go, and the yellow comes out, leaves a one lap shootout. What goes through your mind when you're going into 3 and 4, knowing that you're getting the green flag, and you're pretty much 4 turns away from victory lane?
Definitely don't get slid in the first corner was what was going through my mind. So I tried to run the slider line myself in the first corner, and seemed to work. Got a little distance and was able to get through 3 and 4 with no issue.
All right, well done on the win from starting in position 7. So congratulations. But before we let you get out of here, of course, I'll hand the mic over. Sponsor shout out. Who makes it happen for you?
Yep, just thanks to the teammates at TSR and Fatheads Eyewear, Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, Drew Neal. If you're ever looking for designs for your cars on here,
He certainly knows how to lay down a good design. Congratulations, Nelson. There, you had me all buffled there with your name on Discord. But well done on the win, bud.
Yep, thank you.
All right, there we go. Nelson Webster, home in first place here tonight. That'll wrap us up from Lanier National Speedway. We are done for the National Oval Racing Association Midgets. They'll return in 2 weeks' time. However, their UMP Modified returns next week on the program, of course, live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Plenty of action still to come throughout the rest of the week. We'll have some personal streams going. We're going to be playing iRacing, Tom Clancy's The Division. We're going to be playing a bit of everything. I shouldn't say a bit of everything because there's only a couple of games that we're going to be playing. Whatever, throw a Counter-Strike game in there, whatever. But, of course, for the people that liked and followed, for the people that shared as well, you had your chance to get your name up on the screen. Thank you very much for the support. It is much appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. Chief, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch as well. Appreciate it. Of course, don't forget to check out our website, www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on our sponsors tab. Of course, those wonderful people that help us on a weekly and a nightly basis behind the scenes. Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder iRacing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night, and well, we'll see you shortly because we're going to have another stream, a personal stream, in a moment.